Jason, thank you. Actor Lamont Rucker is in Detroit talking about heart health and high blood pressure. And you had experiences in your family that makes you very passionate about this. We know you from Meet the Browns and Why Did I Get Married Too, but you're also very passionate about your work off the big screen as well, right?
Very much so. So, I mean, I find it actually probably more of my job than what I do on screen, actually. I mean, I believe the opportunities we get are really to bring these more important issues to the forefront. So I'm all about saving lives, you know, when it comes to lives in general. So right. A lot of the work I do is all across the globe, no matter what color, height, shade, you know, weight, or socioeconomic class you come from.
Love to hear
but in
that.
particular, as a man of color, you know, the things that disproportionately affect African Americans,
yeah,
I'm especially passionate about.
That is a stat that I did not know before I was reading.
Yeah, it's very disturbing. I mean, you know, we're beautiful people. We live wonderful lives, and you know, we're thriving and prosperous, and at the same time, in other ways, we're not. Even though we might be living good, we ain't living well, you know. So and it's that wellness factor, that health factor that we really need to focus on. So I mean, 1 in 3, you know, I believe, even if I'm not mistaken, we've got what, maybe 80. I mean, the numbers are staggering, right. So don't let me misrepresent any statistics. But across the board, when it comes to U.S. adults, the numbers are extremely high, and then they're also disproportionately high for African
We know that to be the case, definitely. And you've had this touch your family. Tell me about how it affected your grandparents.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost now all 4 of my grandparents have now left us here on this plane. But and unfortunately, every single one of them, in some form, has either suffered from, died from, or been diagnosed with high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, strokes, you know. So it's a very common thing, unfortunately. Right. So people say, oh, it's common, you know, that's just the way it is. That's just how it happens, and that's just the way it's supposed to be. Absolutely not. And these are things that are preventable. We just need to make some very significant life changes, you know, and that's the toughest part, is that it sometimes can come down to a very significant lifestyle change. But very small things can happen as well. Just change the way you eat, make better choices, you know, eat fresher foods as opposed to prepackaged foods. There's a very high level of sodium in a lot of the you know, processed foods that we eat. Read the nutrition labels, you know, on the food before you consume it.
And there has been a push to get those healthier foods in Detroit, because it was barren of grocery stores with fresh fruits.
But
and things
understand
like
there's even a lot of urban farming going on, a lot of very incredible things happening.
Great things happening. What are you doing in Detroit right now with the American Heart Association?
I'm doing just this. I'm here spreading the word, spreading the love, and you know, just trying to, like I said, uplift my people, save lives. You can go to heart.org/blood pressure for more information. And you know, American Heart Association is, you know, got me working hard. So
me too.
You know,
we're doing the big heart walk coming up on May 2nd,
I heard.
So I'm proud to be an MC of that. So I'm helping to carry on the message.
That's right.
That you're
teamwork,
doing.
baby. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right.
Tell me some of the other things you're working on right now in terms of, are we going to see you on the big screen again soon? Yeah,
well, I've got a couple things. I actually just finished a film called No More Mr. Nice Guy, actually co-starring opposite a Detroit, you know, homeboy Christian Keys, who's a Detroit guy. And we also have another one that we're in together called The Man in 3B. And then I have a new series coming to WeTV, actually, but it's an original scripted drama, not you know, the reality show programming that they've been doing for quite some time. So it's called South of Hell.
South of Hell. We'll look
look forward to that as well.
We have about 30 seconds left. I want you to tell me about some of your other passions. Black Gents. I was looking at that, and is that your nonprofit?
Yeah, so the Black Gents of Hollywood is an all-black male collective of artists and writers and directors and so forth. So our focus is education, entertainment, and empowerment through the arts, positive black male image, and community service and outreach to our young people. So
doing good things. Thank you so much, Lamont, for being here.
All right.
And we'll watch for your upcoming endeavors on the tube.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.